What up, squad? What's poppin'? All right, so we got another one for you, man. So, Chrisean Rock Gets CURVED by Tylil at the streamer prom after forgetting her baby in the car. That's what the title reads, man. It's just crazy. I need some feedback from the mothers, from the fathers, for anybody out there, man. I need some feedback. Give it to me, because I'm going to be real with you. I got my own reservations, my own, you know what I'm saying, perspective of what's going on, because I'm a parent myself. You know, but Chrisean is somewhat of a celebrity. She's a streamer. She does her thing. She has some incompetent employees is what I feel, but check this video out and y'all put it in the comments what y'all feel. Do y'all feel like this is bad parenting, or do you think that this is just bad managing of your employees, that you just really, you know, you didn't vet your employees well enough? Check this video out. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and slap that red button, you heard? All right, let's get right into this.
I should call you later so you can do what you gotta do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Sad.
They got her sounding like she on whippets.
So I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not
even busy.
like,
Okay.
babe,
You're busy right now.
I'm not busy. I'm not
later,
busy.
so
I'm not busy. About to put a baby.
Yo, you know what I don't get, right? So, yo, peep that. You see, she's so concerned with Blueface, bro. It's just like, man, y'all got the most toxic, crazy relationship. Now, that's your BD. So no matter what, y'all is stuck together for the rest of y'all lives, man. Y'all is cuffed for the rest of y'all lives. Y'all got to try to co-parent, or you got to try to do whatever you can do. You know, you got to be a parent at the end of the day. But the energy she puts into that, into exposing them, and I mean, it's just so toxic. It's real toxic. Now, I get it. She a young woman. She 25 years old. You know, Blueface is a young man. But they both just not with it, man. They not with the program. They not with the program. One of these two got to smarten up. I'm going to be real and say, listen, we both going to be parents, but we can't be together. It ain't working. It ain't working out. It's just not working out. When both of you, one of you guys got to let go for real. For real. One of y'all got to let go for real. For that child, for the sake of this child, one of y'all got to let go. I'm being dead serious. All right, let's get back into it.
Baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Yo, that's diabolical, bro. That beep. That beep. All right, so you got these employees, right? I don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? If they're assistants, what they are. But I'm going to tell you like this, bro. They're too incompetent to switch out the fire the fire alarm battery, right? They too incompetent for that, you know? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm from the hood, so I'm used to them chirps going off, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't afford batteries. But I get it. I understand. I get it. It's hectic. You're trying to get ready. You want to go to the prom, get your shake on. You want to do all that. You want to go shake your ass. I understand. And you arguing with your BD. I get it. Stuff is going on, so you got employees for that. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You got some incompetent employees. Because you tell them to bring the baby to the car, and they ain't there with your baby. They just leaving him in the car. Now, I don't know where this car is placed. I haven't seen it. I've been looking for the footage of the stream, this, that, and the third, and I can't find it. Because I want to get more of a perspective of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I want to get more of a visual, because I don't know where this car is parked. If it's in the driveway, if it's inside of a garage, you know, an indoor garage. You know how those are? You know, you got the door, you can see your car. It's basically inside the house. You're basically parking your car inside the house. So it's not like it's all the way out there in the sun where, you know, you got sun rays beaming down on you. You know, you all the way out in the desert. You know, you sweating it out. I'm pretty sure it's an indoor garage. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously it didn't take too long. But let's get back to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think so far from what you're seeing. Now, you hear the baby, right?
There's like 400 people here to deal with this.
So it says, fed up Twitch employee number 3. There's like 4 other people here to deal with this. Now, it seems like maybe they didn't sign up for this job and she has them go above and beyond. But hey, I got a recommendation. Get a nanny. Get a nanny. You need a nanny. You need somebody that is going to be there. If you are going to be a full-time streamer and this is what you do, because let's be real, Chrisean gets a lot of clicks, a lot of views. So I understand her taking this route. I understand this being her job, streaming her life. But it looks a kind of way. It looks a type of way. It doesn't paint you in the best light as a parent. But then you're going to have these kids that really don't know nothing about parenting. It's going to be like, oh, it's no big deal. But it still don't matter. It leaves that stigma. It leaves a bad stigma. You know what I'm saying? It leaves a bad impression. And it don't look right. It really don't look right. Especially if Blueface gets out, you know what I'm saying, and decides to, have a parenting, back and forth with you, over custody. It don't look right. It really just doesn't look right. And it seems like y'all are so toxic, y'all would go through that,
She live still?
Wow. Diabolical. So the beep, the crying, and the concern if she's live still. The only thing they're concerned with is if she live still. Now, I get it if you're the production manager, whatever, but as a human being, as me being a human being and as a father, I would be checking up on that baby, or at least, being there with the kid. I wouldn't worry about her being live. I'd just make sure that the child's all right, man. Like, did they strap him in right? Is he good? You know what I'm saying? Is that child good? It seems like everybody is oblivious to the care of that child. Now, you got to give Chrisean some grace on that because she asked an employee to bring the child to the car. So I think to her, she's assuming that the baby's all right. Unbeknownst to her, because she is, she's aloof to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? She is kind of an airhead. She is kind of ditzy. And this isn't me like getting on her, but she is kind of dippy. You know what I'm saying? She's kind of like that, So she do need people around her. She need a good squad around her. Whoever her manager is, bro, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. If she got management, they need to do better with the hiring of people, bro. Y'all need a solid team around her, man. Y'all need a solid team around her because y'all already know she a crash out. She do a lot of things, man. She emotional. Who knows what's going on? She can have postpartum, all of that. Like, she got a toxic relationship with her BD. Chrisean's still on the phone while baby crying. Look at that. Look at that. So he goes, puts his hand to see, Twitch employee number 3 checks to see if the stream is still going. Did anybody go check on that child yet? Did anybody go check on that child?
It's so delayed.
Like, bro, I can hear it through the phone. I don't hear nobody going, oh, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tending to the child. Nobody tending to the child's needs. And I don't care how aggravated you are as an employee. I don't care how disgruntled and aggravated you are. Seems like you got a bunch of kids that don't know what they're doing. A bunch of young heads. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need somebody with some stability and some common sense around you. That's the problem. You ain't got nobody with common sense around you and in your corner. Now, I understand it. It does seem like she would be probably like the boss from hell. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, what in the world is going on here? There's no structure. There's no structure. Put it in the comments. Does she got management? Does she have any type of management, any type of team? Because it seems like her team is just like, some high school dropouts. I'm going to be real with you.
Here you go. Here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna stream
After wasting the Twitch employee's time, Chrisean, I'm gonna stream for real. I don't get what that means. But let's keep it moving.
No, I'm going to the dentist. Y'all want to come?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well, is Jack coming?
Jack's driving.
Damn, where the baby at?
Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not gonna keep, you know? So, all that, put prayer hands, y'all. Everybody that loves.
Yo, okay, I get it. I am praying, but I'm putting prayer hands for that kid. I'm putting prayer hands for that kid. Yo, all of y'all pray for this child, man. Because this is like, yo, this is what's bugged out, is that the kid is going to grow up in this situation and going to see you in Blueface back and forth, all this and that and the third. This is not good for that kid. You got to think of that, man. That, like, these things are things that happen. Like, this is traumatic. A child growing up seeing this stuff, this is childhood trauma. Y'all already, this child is already going through that because of the fact that, listen, you went and checked on your child. You asked somebody to go put the baby in the car, right? And that person was not there tending to your child. So if you hired them for that purpose, why ain't they doing their job? You should be vexed right now. I'd be tight. I'd be like, yo, what? You just threw him in the car and that's it? Like he luggage? Like acting like my child is luggage? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You know? It's crazy. I don't know if there's like an underlying discontent or something like that, underlying disgruntlement with your employees and you versus your child, because there's another video. We'll check this out before we see where Tylil curves her. He curves her real bad. But this is where the problem lies, man. You got to open your eyes, girl. You got to open your eyes. You got to open your eyes. And I get it. You're trying to do a lot of things. I'm going to give you a little bit of grace, just a little bit. But right now, I'd be tight. You just acting like this is cool, like this is normal. Now, like I said, I don't know if it is a garage that is right there, indoor garage that is like, you know, accessible right there. But it seemed like you went outside and you still ain't got your child in your hands. So I don't know. This is kind of bugged out to me. I was hoping the days those pictures Frankie. These bitches so cranky. Living the hanky. So monkey, I'm cold. Getting my blood so afraid in the tree. I get higher than a country. Keep the snow. We gotta get some wine. Fucking cookies up really crumble. Don't be acting like the Cardinals. Yeah. He like, back up a little bit. Hold up. Back up a little bit. I don't want that smoke with Blueface. Yo, I ain't even trying. And then on top of it, look at her face. Peep her face. Look at her face. She like, what? I'm Big Rock, man. I'm Chrisean Rock. You know what I'm saying? I guess she ain't used to that. You know what I'm saying? But Tylil kind of smart. He like, yo, bro, I don't want no parts of this mess. It's a crazy mess. You messy. You real messy. You real toxic and you real messy. Yo, I've never seen ever have I seen where drinks are going around, everybody having a good time. You got a big old booty right there. And you just like, yo, back up. I need some space. I need that space. I need an arm's length space. You know what I'm saying? Usually you see this, that, and the third, and you know what I mean? But Tylil know that. He a smart dude. He like, bro, I don't want no parts of this. You know what I'm saying? We cool, we vibing, but I never seen a dude like, you know what I'm saying, curve somebody so bad. I never seen that in my life, man. I never seen nothing like this in my life. Usually, you know, you got the drinks going, you feeling good, you feeling all extra touchy. You know what I'm saying? You feeling all lovey-dovey. You know what I mean? You just won't give people hugs. Now, Tylil, man, I think he got water in his cup. He's like, yo, nah, I ain't doing that. We ain't going there, man. And I'm going to be real with you, bro. He's smart. He's smart for what he's doing right now. He definitely smart. He was like, yo, he literally, you see the way he trying to play it off? He trying to play it off, bro. He trying to play it off. Yo, that's wild. Look at this. Peep this one more time. Peep this one more time. Peep this one more time. Peep this right here. He trying to get away so bad. Look at him. He trying to get away so bad, try to play it off so bad. He just like, hell nah. Yo. Get that out. Oh, nah, that's a dude. My bad. Look at that. He went just like this. He was like, oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Yo, like, yeah. That's just wild, bro. That is just wild, yo. This is the wildest shit I've ever seen, man. Yo, she feeling nice. And hey, there's nothing wrong with having fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun. There's nothing wrong with being out there, being young, having fun. But y'all got to let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that she just need a better group of people around her? Do you think she need better management? Because I'm going to be real, man. Parenting is serious, man. You can't just have kids and not be serious about it. You got to be serious about this here, man. You know, that child, until they're able to do things on their own, they depend on you as a parent. They depend on you as a parent. And I'm telling you, this affects the child when they're growing and they're going through their growth stages and their brain are developing. You know what I mean? You can't be out there acting up. Now, there's nothing wrong with you making money, turning up on streams and stuff, but have a proper, care system for your child. That's where I think right now, and I know you're making some money. I know you're making enough money to hire somebody to, come and, supervise your child and, watch your child. And I think that's what you should do. And I think you definitely need better management. Somebody that's there that's not just a yes man. You know what I mean? Somebody that's there that's going to actually have your best interest at heart, because you could be, I'm telling you, you could definitely be a big streamer. You could definitely be, you already have the name. Like you created a following. You have a diehard following. You know what I'm saying? You got people that love you. You got people that hate you. There's a mixture, but they watch. They watch you. So there's nothing wrong with doing anything of what you're doing except for the child situation. You need to get a nanny. You got to get somebody that's going to be in there, that's going to be hands-on, and that is their only job, is to take care of that child while you are working, because you got to work. At the end of the day, we all got to work. We can't sit here and fault her because she got to work. She's streaming. But what we can do is look from the outside in and be like, we are going to pass judgment on that aspect when it comes to the child. We are gonna voice our opinion and be vocal on that, because it's like, what are you doing that you got these kids that are incompetent, high school dropouts? I don't know, man. Y'all just tell me in the comments, bro, because I'm just kind of getting like aggravated, but at the same time, I'm trying to be sympathetic. Put it in the comments. What do y'all think? I'm out of here, man. I'm just done. I'm done.